So today we have to study about the supportive connective tissue. This is the second type of connective tissue. There are three basic types of connective tissue, that is areolar connective tissue, connective tissue proper, supportive connective tissue and fluid connective tissue. So connective tissue proper already we have discussed. Today we will start with the supportive connective tissue. So as the name is suggesting, this tissue will provide a support to our body. So there are two basic types of supportive connective tissue, that is cartilage and bones. So we will discuss about the structure, location and function of cartilage and structure, location and function of bones. Cartilage is non-porous, okay, and the intercellular space present in the cartilage is thickened and a protein found in its matrix is known as chondrine. There is no supply of blood vessels and nerves. So that is why you can easily have the nose piercing or ear piercing, because there is no supply of blood vessels and nerves. Okay, whatever blood is coming out, it is due to the epithelial tissue which is covering the ear pinna and the nose tip. Okay, so piercing is possible. The biological reason is what? There is no supply of blood vessels and nerves in the cartilage, because the ear pinna and nose tip is made up of cartilage. Then the cartilage is elastic, then it is semi-transparent, and the cells found in the cartilage is known as chondroblast or chondrocyte. Okay, so the cells of cartilage is known as chondroblast or chondrocyte. So this is the structure of TS of cartilage. Okay, so these are chondroblast in lacunae. Lacunae is actually the empty spaces found in the cartilage. Okay, so such spaces is known as lacunae, and when it is filled with the cells, cartilage cells, it is chondrocyte in lacunae. The space, the intercellular space, is filled with a fluid known as matrix. The perichondrium, that is the outermost peripheral region. There it may have the supply of blood vessels and white fibers is there. Okay, so you need not to understand about it. Location, it is present at the tip of the nose. It is found in the external ear, that is the pinna. Then it is found in the form of semicircular rings around the trachea and the bronchioles. Okay, that is the part of respiratory system. It is also present as a pad between the two vertebrae. There is 33 vertebrae in the vertebral column. So in between the two vertebrae there is a padding made up of cartilage, so which is known as cartilaginous pad or intervertebral disc. Then it is also found at the ends of the long bones. Now let's see the function. So the sensory organs like nose and ear is protected by cartilage. Then it maintains the diameter of the trachea and the bronchiole, as it is forming the semicircular rings around the trachea and bronchiole. It will be helping to maintain the diameter of the trachea and bronchiole. Okay. Then when it is present as intervertebral disc in between the two vertebrae, then only the vertebral column is flexible and the bending and stretching of the vertebral column is possible because of the layer of pad or the cartilage in between the two vertebrae of the vertebral column. When it is present at the ends of the long bones, one long bone, another long bone, and there is a layer of cartilage, so this will prevent the friction between the two ends of the long bones, and this is how the cartilage is reducing the friction between the two long bones at the joints during the motion or any type of movement. Now the next type of supportive tissue is the bones. It is porous. The intercellular space is filled with the inorganic salts. And which type of inorganic salts? Calcium sulfates and phosphates. Calcium sulfate and calcium phosphate. Okay. Then there is the supply of blood vessels and nerves. The bones are rigid structure. The bones are non-transparent. and the cells found in the bone is known as osteocyte or osteoblast. So this star-shaped black structure is what? Osteocyte. And the osteocyte is found in the form of concentric rings. What is concentric rings? When more than one circle is having the same center, such circles are known as concentric circles. So here also the osteocyte cells are found in the form of concentric rings like structure. The space between the concentric rings is filled with matrix known as lamella. Okay, then the central part is known as Haversian canal, and this is known as Haversian system, including the Haversian canal and the Haversian lamellae. What is Haversian lamellae? The space between the concentric rings is having a layer of matrix known as lamellae or Haversian lamellae. So canal plus lamellae is forming the Haversian system. Then there is interstitial lamellae. These are osteocyte. The outer region is periosteum, the inner region is endosteum, and there is marrow cavity, that is the bone marrow. Okay, so this is the TS of bone. Then it forms the skeleton system, where it is present. The whole skeleton is formed of what? Bones. The function is it provides the framework and the skeletal support to our body. It helps in the movement because when the muscles are attached to the bones, so when the muscles will contract, the bones will move towards the joint, and when the muscles will expand, the bones will move away from the joint. So this is how the bones helps in the movement. It also protects the soft and delicate organs of our body, like your brain. Brain is protected inside a hard case made up of bone known as skull. Okay, or the brain box or the cranium. It also acts as the birthplace for the blood cells. Birthplace for the blood cells. All blood cells, that is the RBC, WBC and platelets, gets generated from the bone marrow of the long bones. Okay, this is all for today. Next class we will start with the fluid connective tissue. Thank you everyone.